Good evening again. So, today I'm going to start a very first lecture of the management part, okay? Where we are going to start the chapter 7, which is a part of your subject, business law and management, where we will see the introduction to management, okay? Introduction to management, we are going to see what do you think management is easy than your business law, right? Management is easy than business law. And what I had told in the first lecture of business law, that is the most easiest. Then what should be your approach, guys? With the peace and calm mind, just do your deeds, go revise what we are teaching, take up the questions, many questions, how much you can do. It's easy. If you think that things are critical and difficult, you become diffident there. What is diffident? Opposite to confident. So I feel that first of all, whatever you are seeing, it is so easy for me. Yeah. And it is actually easy. Things becomes easy for whom? For whom? For everyone? No. What is your mindset? What is your approach towards that thing? You are the person who can make it easy or critical. That's why I told already, the business law, if you are thinking management is easy than business law, and business law already I told you that is most easiest. And you are lucky that you are taking the MCQ without negative marking. Okay. So today we will start Introduction to Management. Hello, very good evening. This is CS Aarti Panigrahi, your mentor for the business law and management, directly live from the heritage city, Mysuru. Yes. Vanakkam, namaskara, namaste, namaskaram. Okay. Let's have a very first lecture of Introduction to Management. Introduction to Management is what? A simplest thing we are going to talk about, that management is one of the most important factors responsible for the success or failure of any organization. You started one very good organization, put a lot of capital in that, you hired many manpower and all, and the management is lost. They are not putting their mind, they are not like managing the things at the proper time. What is required, they are not doing that. And what will happen? Any great organization can go down. Okay, the management is a center point of, you are managing. If you are putting capital, you are putting raw material. If you are a manufacturing industry, manpower you had hired, everything is there, but the management of all the process is not there, then what will happen? Anything will work? No, there will be no function in the coordination. Okay, so the management is a very, very important factor for the success or failure of any organization, whether it's a business enterprise, whether the government department, any educational institution, or any kind of even non-profit organization where the motive is not to earn the profit. Okay, so management ensures that resources are utilized effectively to achieve organizational goal. So every business, every company is having a goal to make success in the form of profit, in the form of goodwill, prestige, okay, by following some morality and ethical standards in their organization. And the people who are in the center, they are called the management, who are taking care of all these things. Okay, so what they have to do, whatever resources are there in the company, they have to utilize it very efficiently and effectively. Then only any organization and company can achieve their goals. The goal should be individual or it should be common goal for each and every person who are associated with the organization. Okay, the objective should be common, then only the success that organization will get. Okay, if everybody will think their individual goal, I will make money, I will get the position, I will take out the benefit out of these resources, then what will happen? It will not happen. So the management, so are you thinking that the person who will be in the center to manage, or the person who are linked like to each other to manage these all departments, how efficient they should be, how efficient they should be? Now you are going to see, what about you guys? Management is now the part of your syllabus. So what I wanted to tell you, you have also be proficient in the management. Okay, newly it's inserted in our course. Okay, being a company secretary, you will say, I'm what you have to manage, guy? Business law, what you had seen? You have to deal with whom? You are the center point with board of directors, stakeholders, regulators. So management is important for you or not? It's important for you or not? You will say, oh, I am the filing on this date, this e-filing I have to do. What that also required management or not? You should aware about your, in priority you should aware, if you have to send the notice, board meeting is there, at what time you have to send the notice, when, at what time you have to prepare the agenda. These all things are there or not? So management is also very, very important for a company secretary. Okay, and being the responsible for stakeholders, being responsible to the regulator, to the company, you should know what is management. Okay, so management is not merely a set of rules, but it's a dynamic. These are the management rules. We have to follow these rules, static rules. It will work. It will work, guys. What is static and dynamic? Static and dynamic. Keep changing. What is static then? Constant. Means at still it is constant, and it is, there is no changes and improvement. That is called a static. Okay, so management is what? It is a dynamic process that converts resources, such as, what are the resources in an organization or industry? Men, money, materials, machines, into productive results. Okay, it coordinates individual efforts and directs them towards the common objective. Now resources, all resources are there, but if you are managing it in a proper way, then only whatever result an organization needs, they can achieve. If all the segment, all the sector, all the departments of that industry or company will come together in the cooperation, they know, if financial department know that inventory department or production department needs this much of fund at this time, they will manage the fund. Then if the production department knows that this much of raw material is needed at this time, it will be in coordination with the inventory. When you are having the products in your organization or in your factory, now the all finished goods are there, it should sell in the market. Your distribution channel should be ready, your marketing channel should be ready there. Then in the coordination only you can work. That needs management. Okay, how much fund is required in this month for production, and financial department is not ready with that, what will hamper? Production will hamper, marketing will hamper, distribution channel will hamper, everything will go down. Okay, yes. So what you have to utilize, these are called what? Resources: man, money, material, machines. And then you can give the productive result if you are having a good management system, if coordinates individual efforts and directs them towards common objectives. The word management is derived from the Greek word. Greek. Company derived from which word? Greek or Latin? Yes. So Greek word nomos. Momos या momos? Momos, yes. Momos खाने का नहीं. Very danger food on the earth. I feel that. I don't eat momos. So the word management is direct. I like momos. I don't like momos. You like momos? You also, you, yes, no, yeah. You please like momos, which came from Greek. Don't like momos. From where it came? Where it came? Momos. Northeast से आया क्या? So guys, Greek word nomos meaning management. It can come in your exam. Greek word nomos. Okay. Since but momos will help us to remember this nomos. Some benefit. One benefit I got from the momos today, that we have to remember the Greek word nomos from the momos. Yes. So since management deals with the human beings whose behavior is often unpredictable, okay, if it requires both knowledge and skill, as soon as people began working together in the groups, the need of management arose. If that is, you have to manage many people, every people is having different mindset. Managing human mind, it's not an easy task. If you are a leader, you are managing a team, management required there, and because the human behavior is unpredictable. Okay, management refers both to a function and to the people who perform that function. It is also a distinct discipline of study that provides the planning, organizing and direction and control, which you had studied in your 12th standard, right? This you are aware. What is management? Planning, organization, coordination. You had seen there. Okay. Now, for the smooth functioning of an enterprise, in simple words, management may be described as the art of getting things done through people. The first line you have to remember, you have to understand what is management. Management is the art of getting things done through the people. Okay, you should know how to get the work from the people. Okay, definition of management. Many thinkers had given the definition of management. Mary Parker Follett. Now, these all name what was their thought regarding management and where they had focused. You have to remember this. Okay, you have to remember. They can ask from any thinker what they had said. You have to remember this. Star mark this star mark this topic. Okay. Yes. So Mary Parker Follett. Management is the art of getting things done through people. Parker Follett said, and what he said, he had focused on what, guys? Human relationship. Human relations. F.W. Taylor, management is knowing exactly what you want men to do and seeing that they do it in the best and cheapest way. Okay. Okay. So, Taylor had focused on what, guys? Efficiency and scientific management. Means cheapest way is not related to only cost, less efforts also. How smartly you are doing work, how efficiently you are doing work. What is the meaning of efficient? If you are, I'll just give you the live example, your relatable example. If you are studying your book with your mobile phone, and every 5 minutes you are seeing the mobile, then book, then 4 hours I studied. Oh, 4 hours. What was the efficient or productive hour, guys? How much? 2 hours or less than 2 hours. Okay. So that is called the cheapest way. What I'm saying, it is not in the term of only money. It is in the term of efforts also, your smartness also. If without the mobile you are sitting and you are doing that instead of 4 hours, how much time it will take? Another 2.5 hours it will take. How much syllabus or how much chapters you are covering? Okay. So that's why if you are utilizing the resources in an efficient manner, means in a productive manner. What is the other word for efficiency? Productive. Okay, productivity. So Taylor had focused on what, guys? Efficiency. Efficiency. What you want men to do and seeing what they do in the best or cheapest way. Okay. Then Henry Fayol had talked about to manage is to forecast and plan. To forecast means estimate. Forecast and plan, organize, command. What is command? Instruction. Okay. Coordinate. Coordination is what? What is coordination? Yes, online buddies. Yes, what is coordination? Coordination, yeah. Huh? In a particular Everybody is moving in a particular direction, what is needed for everyone, right? Okay, the coordination, what is required when is required at the proper time. Okay, so thing is moving in a particular way where they wanted to achieve something that should be common. So there they will show the coordination. Command is instruction and control. So that is called the administration, guys. Everything is what the fuel focus is where administration functions. To manage is to forecast, plan, organize, command, coordinate and control. That is the administration function, the administrative function. Then Peter Drucker had thought about overall organizational management. Management is the multi-purpose organ that manages a business, managers and workers. Multi-purpose organs that manages a business, managers and workers. The Drucker had talked about overall organizational management. Have a look on this. Mary Parker Follett had said about the things get done through the people. They had focused on the human relation. Then F.W. Taylor meant to do in the cheapest way. That is the cheapest way is what? Efficiency. Then Henry Fayol, to manage, to administrative function. So to manage is to forecast, plan, organize, command and coordinate and control. Peter Drucker, management is the multi-purpose organ that manages a business, managers and workers, overall organization manager. USD? Yes, yes. Now tell me, who had talked about efficiency? Huh? Okay. Yes, good. Administrative function? Henry Fayol. Yes. Then human relations? Follett. Yes, good. Overall organization management? Peter Drucker. Okay. Yes. So it is not that you have to remember their what they had said. By seeing this also, who had focused on efficiency? Who had focused on efficiency? So now you wanted to go to his definition. What was the definition? Two things you tell me. Two things. Cheapest way and what meant to do in what best way. Yaad ho gaya? Yes. In human relation, what Follett wanted to say? In first definition was the human relation. Focus. The things get done through the people. Yes. And Drucker, what Drucker had said, he talked about overall organization. Focusing on overall organization. And then administration we had seen for the Henry Fayol. Yes. Next, the primary purpose of any organization is to create value and wealth. What is the main purpose of any organization? To create value and wealth for their organization, value for their product and services. So therefore, the manager's role is to ensure the efficient utilization of resources and contribute to this value creation process. Why somebody should buy your product? Why somebody should take your service? If you are creating a value towards your product, if you are creating a value towards your service, the people will bound, the customer or consumer will bound to buy your product. That is called the value creation, guys. It is not the cost. To make the cost of something is a different thing. To creating the value is the different thing. Are you getting? Value creation is what? So making a cost. Now workers are producing the product. All material, machinery, everything is function. Function is there. Cost you had put and product is ready. Now this product, this is the costing of that product. You will keep some margin and you can earn the profit. How you can keep the margin? It will decide that how much value you are creating for the consumer or customer. What your customer needs, what your consumer, are you satisfying their needs or not? Who will do this? This is the best management can do this thing. You can create the value for your product and services that will bound to people to buy your product and service. Are you getting the value creation and costing? Are you getting the meaning? Yes. What is value creation? What is the meaning of value creation? Whether the value creation is the value of the product, cost of the product. No. Cost is what is required raw material to put to make this product. But say suppose it is a mobile phone. Now what you are doing? What features are there? What people will like to buy this mobile? How user friendly it is? The features are. then they are bound to buy your product, the services, whether you are satisfying the human needs or their requirement or not. That is called the value creation. Okay? Yes? Star mark these lines. The primary purpose to create value and wealth. Now, genesis of management from Vedic to industrial era. So, management is not a modern concept. It is not a modern concept. Although management theories developed recently, though there are many management theory recently developed, but management practices have existed since ancient times. Whenever people work together to accomplish common objective. Okay? Yes, the management is what? And the people are working together the common objectives. Management in the ancient and Vedic era. Ancient civilizations required effective management for governance. What is governance? Compliances. Okay. Military administration and large scale construction activities. Okay. The Indian tradition provides valuable insight into early management practices through the Vedic literature. Through the Vedas also there were ancient techniques of management. Okay. What are the 4 Vedas? All are masterpiece. Yes. Okay, so the Indian tradition provides valuable insight into early management practices through the Vedic literature and Arthashastra of Kautilya. What Arthashastra was telling of Arthashastra of Kautilya? The Arthashastra discusses public administration, how to manage public, organizational structure, resource management and accountability. Okay, na? So it is not all the modern techniques. It is coming through the ancient time. Okay, where our Vedic literature, Arthashastra of Kautilya is also talking about management. Okay, so it prescribed specialized officials, division of duties, and efficient utilization of resources. It's a beautiful thing. I like this line, and it comes again and again. Efficient utilization of resource. Efficient utilization of resource. Efficient utilization of resource. Huh? If management you will talk, no, efficient utilization of resource. मजा आता है मेरे को ये लाइन पढ़ के. Serious. You just go and ask to yourself, are you utilizing the resources provided to you efficiently? Are you utilizing? Yes, guys, are you utilizing your resources efficiently? That will decide your success. That will decide your success. Then what is the use of study management and that to Aarti madam if you are not utilizing? So you have to utilize. Go and ask this question today. Go and ask whether I am utilizing the resources available to me. Just think about the people. What I should say, the first lecture, the efficient utilization of resources. Who can tell you better? Yesterday I met someone in our academy only. The very emotional moment for me, that was when I, one month before they came to our academy for the CA intermediate classes, and in between the admin had followed up that what happened, are you interested to take admissions? So they told, no, whenever we'll take admission in ProTree Academy only. So it's 1 month. So admin told that 2 to 3 times I had followed up, but they sometimes they are responding, then again they are not there, they are not responding. So they came yesterday. So the nails and the condition of the hand I saw yesterday. The resources, what you should respect. Why? They will tell you the value of the resources, the one who are not having that. I just can't express what I had seen yesterday. The student itself, the one who wanted to do the chartered accountancy, that student and the father, they both were working in the fields. Is this tobacco leaves in Coorg? They used to cultivate. So the whole nails were black, and their hair, this portion was full brown and full. The hand was destroyed by working. So they were doing the hard work to take the admission, the father, what is the motivation of that kind of parent who is thinking they are staying in the remote area where there is no proper roads, and the student who wanted to do chartered accountant, he is also going. So innocently he said to me that I was, ma'am, sorry. I said, Arey, 1 month before I heard that you had contacted for the admission. What happened? So I was collecting the money to pay your fees. So they were asking for the discount. I said, this what discount? If I'll take a single rupee from you means I can't. So we are providing the for both student, we are providing free this course, full CA intermediate, full course, free of cost. But I told him that your result, your hard work, I will see. For what? Means I can't. Means in every line that parent, that man was crying. Every line he was crying. सो उनको पता है जिनके पास नहीं है, जिनके पास है उन्हें रिस्पेक्ट नहीं आती। इससे मैंने वो क्या बोला, एफिशिएंट यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेज एट अ प्रॉपर टाइम। इफ एनीबडी इज डूइंग, नो, you can change your life. Just can't explain. Like at every line, the parent, he was crying, and they were so obliged when I said, though I don't want to take any single penny from you, but I want that hard work. I want that hard work. That will be my reward. I want that result. So guys, please try to understand this thing. Your parents had also given their hard-earned money to you, though you are a very comfort position today, but tomorrow they will not be there. They are not your protector tomorrow. You have to manage your life. You have to manage your family. So today what you are having, if you are not respecting that, thank you, Praveen. Okay, you are hearing this. So many hearts Praveen is sending, and really it's the first time I used to met. I met many people, but yesterday was for me, I just can't express. Even that parent, he just due to brain hemorrhage, his whole head, they had opened. So doctor, and they said they needs 5 lakh rupees. He said, let me die, but I don't want to put my family in the loan. Let me die. Or something, the doctors also, they had done some good deed in under any schemes for poor people. They had done the operation like without cost and all. क्या है रिसोर्सेज, कैसे लोग रिसोर्सेज लाते हैं आपको मालूम, एक एक पैसा। इवन आपके पेरेंट्स ने कैसे लाया है, आप आज जाइए, सोचिए इसके बारे में। व्हाट आई एम हैविंग, व्हाट अदर्स आर नॉट हैविंग, am I utilizing it properly? Am I using it for the beautiful future, not only for you, for a bright and beautiful, lovely future for your parents, guys? That dream should be there in your mind, in your eyes. It's very important to understand at this point, when your age, your energy is at the peak, you can do anything in your life. I can say you can do anything in your life. Okay? So I'm believing anyone who are listening this, respect your resources, respect the things you are having, and make the utmost use of that. And you can just change the whole scenario of your life. You can just make a bright future. Yes. Okay, back to the topic, guys. So efficient utilization of resources. Now, are you getting the value of this? Yes, Prakriti. Sure. Yes, champs. Please follow these things. Please follow. Please efficiently utilize your resources. Not today, but one day. Definitely you can make it if you are very sincere about these things. Okay? And you know, the one who help themselves, God also, God will make clear all the path, the beautiful path for you. I'm betting you, if you are serious about your parents, you just respect your parents, just respect your future, what dreams you are having. Okay, na? And you see the beauty. You just change the attitude, you see the beauty of that. So efficient utilization of resources, principles that continue to be relevant in the modern management. So now you can understand why I am liking this line, guys. Yes. So management in the pre-industrial area. We are talking that management is not a today's concept only. It is in ancient and Vedic era also. Okay. So where we will see how it developed, guys, how it evolved. Management in the pre-industrial area. Before the industry, management was there. Let's see. Before industrialization, management practices were mainly visible in religious and military organization. Where they were doing before industry, the military was there. So there they were managing the military, they were managing the religious trust or any kind of religious agencies. So before industrialization, management practices we were seeing in a religious and military organization. The Roman Catholic Church developed a strong administrative structure based on the hierarchy, specialization, and clear authority relationship. So they had talked about the administrative structure, guys. Administrative structure, okay. So Roman Catholic Church, what they had developed, guys, administrative structure based on what? Hierarchy, specialization, and clear authority relationship. Similarly, military organizations introduced concepts such as unity of command. What is unity of command? What is unity of command, guys? Unity of command is, say suppose you are working in an organization, you are CS or you are the boss, and under you many trainees are working. So one immediate boss, there should be one boss only. Otherwise in an organization, if you are working in an organization and you are having 4 bosses, one boss is telling to do this, one boss is telling to do this, that is it, then you will not able to work properly. So what will happen there? So that unity of command is talking about what? One immediate work. One person will give the command and other will listen. Okay, that is called unity of command. And chain of command is what, guys? Top to down approach. Chain of command. Chain of command is what? Top to down approach. The person who are at the top, they will give the instruction. Okay, now say suppose you are CS, then you will give the instruction to managerial level people, they will give the instruction to the supervisor level people, then supervisor level people will give the worker level people. That is called the chain of command. Okay, unity of command, you got one immediate boss, not many immediate bosses. Then chain of command and strategic planning and discipline. Then what? Guilds and merchant organization. What is guilds, guys? This is the artisan people, the one who make the craft and all. Okay, so guilds and merchant organizations also contributed through quality control, training, and standardized work practices. So what you have to understand in this and what you have to remember, if they are asking who had talked about quality control, which kind of organization had talked about quality control, training, and standardized work practice, guys? Guilds and merchant organization. Okay, who had talked about this? Roman Catholic Church. What they had developed, guys? Unity of command, chain of command, strategic planning, and discipline. These things you have to remember. Okay, then the Industrial Revolution and modern management. Now we were talking about the before industrialization. Now we are talking the Industrial Revolution and modern management. The Industrial Revolution laid the foundation for modern management by creating large factories, complex business operations that required systematic planning and supervising. So if it's a large factories and large organizations are there, management is must needed for the systematic planning and supervise. Okay, then first industrial revolution, when it came 70-60, in between 70-60 and 80-40, where marked by mechanization and steam power, it transformed economies from agriculture-based to industry-based system. From agriculture to industry-based system, where they had utilized the mechanical things and steam power by utilizing the water in a energy form. So they were producing the electricity and all, the turbines and all. You know about that, the industry, the turbines and all. So like that, they brought the revolution in the industrialization. Okay, then second industrial revolution is what? 1870 to 1914, characterized by the developments in steel, electricity, and internal combustions. So what is this? It is converting chemical energy into mechanical energy. This one, internal combustion, it is converting chemical energy into mechanical energy. High vapor, high heat, there the chemical is converting into the mechanical energy, leading to mass production and larger organization. We had done the industrial visit in the last batch. We'll go for the industrial visit. There you can see the industry and all, you will understand like how it's working. I love to see the big machinery and all. Which type of manufacturing industry, the this what cement industry, where they are making the big, you will see the how they are appointing manpower, how the supervisor are looking, the big machineries are there, how the nowadays the automation is like they are reducing the human power and automation is there, so it's booming now. Reduction of utilization of manpower, managing the, this is also due to management, where managing people is a very, if there is festival guys, then worker will not come. What will happen? You are having lots of order and you are not having people. So now the industries are going more in the automated industry where they don't need people. We have seen many industry we visit where we see there is no people. The machine is doing everything what man is supposed to do. Are you getting? That is called the automation industries. Okay. So the second industrial revolution, and then the third industrial revolution, 1950 to 1970, known as digital revolution. It witnessed the growth of electronics, computers and information technology. The third and fourth industrial revolution is which is what is going on right now, 2010 to present. What is in boom now? AI. Okay. So fourth industrial revolution, 2010 to present, also called Industry 4.0. It is driven by artificial intelligence, robotics, big data, cloud computing and the Internet of Things. Okay. Please go and see this. You have to only to avoid confusion. Yes. Consistency and discipline. It's good. It is now these things are coming from the student, the champs. Really, it's required. The day you will understand the value of these things, no? So then everything is possible for you. Consistency and discipline and value of the resources you are having. Okay? Yes? So guys, this you have to see. The next is what? Fifth industrial revolution, emerging. Emerging is what? The emerging fifth industrial revolution is expected to focus on human-centric innovation through biotechnology. What is biotechnology? You know biotechnology? Yes. See, by utilizing the living organism, living organism and biomolecular processes, the developing the technology, that is called the biotechnology. With the living organism, okay, with the living organism, they are doing the biotechnology. They are developing the, there are processes and they develop the technology and they are making the products for the human utilization. Okay, yes. And then it is expected to focus on human centric and this nanotechnology. What is nanotechnology? Nanotechnology is what? Where they are utilizing atomic and molecules. Okay, they are the very small molecules, atoms and molecules. They are manipulating the atoms and molecules and they are developing the technology. Okay, and quantum computing. What is quantum computing, guys? Principle of quantum physics to process the information. By applying the principle of quantum physics to process the information. Okay, this is the promotion of closer collaboration between humans and these are the advanced technologies. That emerging means what? What is emerging? Industrial revolution emerging, which is on the way. Yes, started, it is on the way, this revolution. Okay, then thus management has evolved from, evolving means what? What is evolving? From the ancient time to this, from the ancient time to this, how the management evolved, This is telling the history. Okay. So thus management has evolved from the ancient administrative practice to a sophisticated discipline that plays a vital role in achieving organizational objective in the modern world. Okay. This in the biotechnology, you can see this red biotechnology is talking about the healthcare and medicine, green biotechnology is talking about agriculture, white biotechnology, industrial process and manufacturing, and blue biotechnology, blue is marine and aquatic environment. Okay. This is not the part of this is the evolving of history of management we are studying. So I am giving you a little brief about it. Okay. Yes. Then these are the simple things we can see here. Feature of management, the last topic of today. Features of management is what? Which I think you had seen your 12th standard also. Management is unique. Management is a unique and dynamic activity that helps organization achieve their objective through the efficient utilization of resources. Its important features are as follows. Goal-oriented process. Management always works towards achieving predetermined objective. What is predetermined? Which already decided to achieve in a particular time. That is called the predetermined objective. So the management is goal-oriented process. It is a goal-oriented process. Okay, that goal should be there. Then you will do that kind of steps you will take to achieve that objective. Every managerial activity, whether planning, organizing, directing, or controlling, is performed with the aim of accomplishing organizational goal such as profit maximization, growth, market leadership, or effective service delivery. Are you getting this? This thing should be there. These are the feature of management, but for a successful organization, what should be there, guys? Profit maximization. There should be a growth. Then market leadership. What is a market leadership? If you are a business, you are a market leader, means you are capturing how much share of that market. Means in how much people you are reaching, your products are reaching, your services are reaching, how much market you are covering, people are coming to you. That is called the market leadership. Okay, and or effective service delivery. Okay, so goal oriented process. First of all, there should be a goal and the steps should be in an efficient manner to achieve that goal. And in an organization, everybody should have a common objective, not to achieve the common goal, not the personal goal. Okay. Then universal application. Management is required in every type of organization and at every level of management, whether it is a business enterprise, educational, hospital, government department, sports team, management principle are universally applicable. Similarly, management functions are performed at the top, middle and supervisory level, though their scope and responsibility may differ. Okay. At supervisor level also management of workers is important. At the top level also it is important. Okay. So the scope is different, responsibility is different, but management is everywhere. Now, multi-dimensional activity. Management is a complex activity which is not that easy, involving what? Multiple dimensions. Management of work involves deciding what work is to be done, how it should be done or organized, and who should be performed. So what work, who will do and how it will be done. Okay. Management of people. Management of work you got to know. Yes. Management of work, first of all, what you have to do, who will do and how you will do. Then management of people deals with staffing, not only staffing, then motivating them to do. Leadership, communication and coordination of human resources. Okay. So first of all, you should hire, you should motivate, you should show the leadership, you should show the command, you should develop a very good communication with each and every human. It is not like you are at the top, you will talk with the top people, you and the below people, below hierarchy people are not aware about it. You are a team leader and few people are knowing what is the task and other people are not knowing. This is not good. Okay. So communication should also be very proper and coordination of human resources. Then management of operation focuses on converting input such as labor. What is the operation, guys? Operation are you getting? What is the management of operation in an organization or in an industry? Operation is what? When the raw material to finished good means input to output. So input such as what? Labor, material, capital into finished goods or service. This all terms, all concept is important at advanced level. सब आपको अभी पता होना चाहिए. If it is there, you should understand that. Okay. Management of, you have not, what I told you, this subject is totally conceptual. You have to understand the concept and enhance your knowledge. The things are there. Okay. Yes. Continuous process. Management is a continuous and ongoing process. It is not once you had kept some people, the leader said, I had set the rules, followed. अरे कोई नहीं follow करता है. ठीक है ना? हाँ. जहाँ तुम्हारा leader गायब है, if the leader is not that there at the place, everybody will do their own thing. I had made some set of rules. Rules are written here. Who is following? You have to see it on the continuous basis. So it is a continuous process, ongoing process. Functions such as planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling are performed repeatedly. Managers continuously review results. Okay. If you had given the work, you have to check the results, take corrective actions if required, and make new plans to achieve organizational objective. Okay. So first of all, whatever you had given, you have to check, you have to take the review of that result, whether it is properly managed or not, properly done or not. Then if there is a requirement of corrective step, then only do. Otherwise, you are a manager. I will to do every time corrective action. And the person who is doing the work efficiently, you say, no, I will correct it. That's wrong. That is wrong. Okay. So if required, that's why I said, if required, then only. No, bhai, I am the leader, I am manager, every day I will show my managerial skill, I will correct everything. That is also not good. If required, and make new plans to achieve organizational objectivity. Then objectives, group activity, how many? Another 3. Okay. So group activity is what, guys? Management exists wherever people work together to achieve common goals. Are you getting all the time common objectives, common goals? I am telling you. It coordinates the effort of individual and integrates their activities into a unified organizational effort. What is that? What is efforts of individual? Integration is what? Bringing at one place, integrating, combining them, integrating their activities in a unified organizational effort. Thus, management is essentially a group-oriented activity. Dynamic function. Management operates in a changing environment. Economic. What is changes there in the economy? In the social preferences, political changes, and the technology changes. Dynamic function, what we are talking about? Dynamic function means management is the changing profession by keeping in mind what? Technology, economy, political. These all factors are changing, means you have to change the style of your management. So economic, social, political, and technological changes constantly affect organization. Therefore, management must adapt its policies, strategy, and decisions according to changing circumstances. Adapt means you have to take the steps. What, say suppose you are having some set of rules and principles to manage, but it is not working accordingly to the changing situation. Then what you have to do? You have to adapt to that situation. You have to bring changes in your management style. Are you getting? Yes, USD? Yes, USD. Yes. Intangible, we are coming to the last. Let's have a break of 5 minutes. What? Yes, another 1 minute. So, intangible forces. Intangible is what? Which you cannot see. Management cannot be seen or touched physically. Its presence is reflected in the efficiency. How you can see the management is beautiful? You can see the productivity, efficiency. You can see the discipline. You can see the motivation and overall performance of an organization. Smooth functioning and achievement of objective indicate effective management, while confusion and inefficiency indicate poor management. Thank you so much for the patience listening. Bye-bye. Take care. Good night.